Hi guys, welcome. This is our Veritas for this year. Due to the pandemic, we can't really meet, and I'm really sad about that. But we're going to be doing these Devo series over the next couple of weeks with some music to let y'all watch and have a little fun and see our faces again. But our theme verse is Isaiah 41:10, which is, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So today's Devo is about hope, and my verse that I chose for my Devo is Psalm 33:22, and it says, "May your unfailing love be with us, Lord, even as we put our hope into you." So hope is a really hard topic to write about, especially during this time. This past year has probably been one of the hardest years for most people, considering the pandemic and seeing people struggle with illnesses and loss, and we've had our worlds just flipped upside down. It's just hard to wake up some days and find hope and find the motivation to get out of bed and do what needs to be done. So whether you're struggling with mental illness or grieving a loss or just feeling like you don't have any hope in you, just know you're not alone, and we're here for you. And so as I started writing this Devo, I was thinking about what I wanted to say and what I wanted to present to y'all, and I just sat there and I said, how can I write a Devo about hope when I feel so hopeless? I didn't feel like I was the right person to be speaking on the subject, but I do want to be vulnerable and tell y'all that it will be okay, and it does get better through biblical experiences and personal experiences. So I want to begin with Jesus. This kind of goes along with the story of Easter, but growing up, I always thought Jesus was so powerful and mighty and nobody could stop him, which, while that is true, he was also fully human and had human emotions and wasn't always happy. There were days when Jesus felt hopeless and felt depressed, and these are important to remember, that he wasn't always so joyous. And so the night before he broke bread, he went to the Garden of Gethsemane and he started sweating droplets of blood. I looked this up, and it's an extremely rare medical condition, and it usually happens with extreme stress and agony and everything. And so that night, he was so hopeless and was in so much agony that he started sweating blood. As stated in John 18:4, Jesus knew what was going to happen to him because he was Christ, and Christ knew all. He knew all the pain he would be put through by the betrayal and tortures of his disciples and his friends, and yet he took all of that to give us hope for a future. In all of Jesus' hopelessness on that night, he gave up everything, knowing what was going to happen, just to give us hope in a future. And I just find that astonishing that the King of Kings said, "You're worth it all. I'm going to give my life for you because I know the plans that you have are amazing." And I think this is a perfect example, looking at hope in a hopeless time. And after talking to a few people and reading an article, I realized that it's okay to be hopeless, but it's also, in those times, you need to remember that hope, you have to hold on to hope and realize that there are better days to come, with the unfailing, never-ending, powerless love of God. And at this point, I kind of wanted to share a little personal experience of hope. This pandemic has been really hard on my family and myself. My mom lost her job this time last year, and we struggled for a little bit trying to find her a new job. We ended up moving out of our house and moving into a rent house, and I started to find myself struggling with being attentive and motivated to do schoolwork and follow along in church and wanting to go out, and I felt like I wasn't doing enough for myself or my community, and I just felt overwhelmed, like nothing would ever get better. but it did. My mom ended up finding a job that she really likes, and we're doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better in school now. I'm going to youth group. We're being really safe, wearing our mask and social distancing, and I'm a lot happier than I was at the beginning. I'm just finding myself again and realizing that although it was hard, it got better. And yeah, if you're feeling hopeless, just know there are people that are here to talk to you. If you need any of us, you can always reach out to us through social media and we can help you. And or if you just need to talk to someone, just talk to someone that you trust, or try just decompressing and relaxing. Try reading a scripture or praying, and I know you can get through this just like Jesus did. It'll all get better in the end.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. I was your fool, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. Yes, you have, Lord. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me, yes. And so the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God, yeah. There's no shadow you won't light up, a mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up,